Good day everyone, GarageKing here, and on today's video, you know what happened? I just got in my car, wanted to go for a drive. I love the sound of this exhaust on my Corvette. Looked down and thought, wow, look at this. Oil change soon. I need an oil change. General Motors even sent me a friendly reminder to my phone just to make sure I did it. So what I did is I put it in track mode, and then I even put it in sport mode, and I even put it in touring mode, but I couldn't get the oil change light to turn off, so time for an oil change. So let's do it ourselves. Let's save some cash. Now, you know what? This ain't our mama's car, so we're going to be careful. We're going to look at the manual and see what it says. Now, if you're wondering how long between recommended oil changes, it is there, 12,000 kilometers, 7,500 miles. That's it. But it's very important to notice what the manual actually says is it says follow the engine oil life system for every oil change thereafter. So after the initial one, after the break-in, you just basically follow the light. So does that mean we can ignore the chart? Well, I guess for the oil change, it does. So the manual tells me I'm supposed to use 0.40 dexos 2. I need over 9 liters of it. And you know what? I need a PF64. There's a shot of the filter I'm going to use. I'm just following the manual. Let's pull it in the garage. Alright, so let's take a pan under and see how it looks. It's actually, Jim did a fabulous job, guys. And there you can see, there's the whole underside. So you can see we just have the one bolt, the one oil bolt right there. And then we got another one right there. And then we just got our oil filter there. Quick tip everyone, if you have 2 drain pans and one is small and one is big, use the big drain pan for the front bolt because you know what? You actually don't get that much oil out of the side bolt. That's the one that I'm draining right now. You don't get a heck of a lot of oil. I didn't know that. It still worked out okay for me, but if you're using 2 drain pans, use the big drain pan at the front bolt because that is where the bulk of the oil comes out of. Just a quick tip. Okay, so I gotta jump in here just for a second. I'm just taking off the front bolt and you can see I made a bit of a mistake here. You can see when I'm using the drain pan, I actually have a small one here. This one is not that big at all and it almost overflowed. I have the video running at 800%, so 8 times as fast, so it does not drain as fast as it's draining here in real life. I just have it sped up so just so I don't waste anybody's time. But just so you know, this is, at the front why you have to do the big drain pan because there's a lot of oil in this engine and if you use just a regular small drain pan, it's gonna overflow. Okay, so you can see why I took out the drain plug. Actually, I forgot. So anyway, I bought these ones online. So these are magnetic drain plugs. And actually this washer here, these washers, it's a sort of like an aluminum material. And there's almost like a sort of felty kind of rubber material. And these are for Toyotas. So I use these washers all the time on Toyotas. These are like the factory washers on a Toyota. And they work really, really well. So with this aftermarket plug, I think they're going to work awesome. Now, are these lightweight plugs going to make my car any faster? I don't think so, although I may lose a few grams of weight on the car. Now, factory torque for the factory drain plugs is 18 foot-pounds or 25 Newton meters. And don't forget, you do have 2 of them. So once you're done that, you can see the oil filter is pretty easy access. It's right there. So I found what was easiest was for me just to grab this little oil filter wrench, just like this. I could slip it on just like so. And then with my ratchet, I was able to loosen it up and then I can sort of just spin it a few times, let it drain, and then take it off. It's actually quite easy. Okay, so putting the oil in your Corvette is actually very easy. They even give you some nice instructions there. Once you fill it up, you're gonna start the engine, run until it gets up to temperature, shut the engine off, wait 5 to 10 minutes, and check between the crosshatch areas. So it's really that easy. And actually, if any of you guys have bought your cars new, you actually get a sticker, so you can put your sticker. I put mine there. So anyway. Here's the oil that we're going to use. Unfortunately, you can only get it in 1 liter jugs. I can't find it in 4 liter jugs. If anyone finds it in 4 liter jugs, please let me know. And you know what? I just love this. Wanted to do a special effect. Love how GM even reminds you how to check your oil. Okay, so now it's time to reset the lights. So it's pretty easy. All you got to do is make sure you're at the top info screen. So I showed you that there. Then you're going to push the right button to get back to your regular, display there. And then go right again. And then you'll see the reset button. You're just going to hit the center button. So right there, we're going to hit a center button. And then it's going to take us to a screen. It's going to ask us if we do want to reset. We're going to use the up button because obviously we want to change it to yes. So we're going to make it go yes. Then we're going to hit the center button. And what that's going to do is that's going to reset it. It's going to ask us if we're sure, and there you go. Bang. It is done. So what tools did I use, guys? Well, not a heck of a lot. I used a 15 mil wrench to take the factory drain plugs out, a 14 mil to put in the ones that I purchased, and just a regular oil filter wrench. So that's really all I used. So you know what? Oh, and last thing, don't forget to shut the car off, wait, and then check the oil to make sure it's okay. Other than that, any questions? Leave them below. And if you're still hanging around to see this cool thing at the end, thanks.